Thank you so much for watching. P is for parents. I am here with my first haul for books and curriculum for the 2017-18 school year. It will be my first year homeschooling, and I will be homeschooling my three children, a 10-year-old who will be in the fifth grade, a 9-year-old who will be in the fourth grade, and a 5-year-old who will be in kindergarten. I picked up all these books for a really great price, and at the end of the haul, I'll let you know how I bargained this deal. But let's get started. The first one is a teacher's guide, pathway, reading, writing, and critical thinking. This is a teacher's guide, but it's going to help me refresh on some things that I may have forgotten. It normally comes with a textbook, but I'll be reading the guide first and then making that decision on whether or not I need the textbook or not. So that's the first book. The second book that I purchased was School Success for Kids with ADHD. This book I wouldn't have necessarily got, but my daughter was with me, so I went ahead and let her have this one. It is a story a day, 365 stories and rhymes for girls. It's a really thick book, and it has lots of stories in there with different topics. This one is The Enchanted Garden, so we'll have a lot of fun with this one. This next one is Everyday Mathematics and Activity Book. This really isn't grade 4 or 5 or even kinder, but sometimes when I get books, I have a different agenda for them, and you may want to consider this. Like for this particular book, it has these pages that would be nice for printables for my kindergartner, so I'll probably tear this book up and use it for other things. So just keep that in mind because that's going to save me a lot of time. So sometimes you can buy the books and not necessarily use them the way they're designed. This next book is a Webster's New Complete Thesaurus. I didn't have a thesaurus, so I picked this up. This is Science for Fun, Making Shapes with Easy to Make Scientific Projects. When I looked through this one, I didn't like the experiments that were in here, and I really didn't like the pictures. It just wasn't my taste of a type of book, but I do also know that I don't really like science, and so the purpose is to get my students to enjoy it, so we'll see how this one works. This is a public school textbook that I found, and I must say I was really excited when I found this one. This is grade 4 mathematics. It was either printed in 2002 or 2012. I get the textbooks that are in this stack of books mixed up with what the dates they were published. However, it really doesn't matter. It's an older version. However, the concepts, the units, and things are still everyday mathematics skills that need to be taught. So this will be kind of like a foundation, and then I will definitely supplement it or enrich the curriculum with other things. I've already started my lesson planning for this one, and I've used YouTube, I've used blogs, I've used my own personal experiences. So you can still use an older textbook for a cheaper price and still add to it. Because in my opinion, textbooks aren't very interactive anyway, and so you want to add something to it. But this is a good start. Move these out the way. This next one is also a textbook. It is a making music textbook. It says Texas edition. I don't know when the copyright was. We live in Texas, so at some point they were using this book. It has songs in there, and I figure you can't go wrong with songs. So we'll find a way to add this to our curriculum next year as well. This next one is also a textbook. It's for fifth grade science. I picked this up. I've already started my lesson planning with this. And again, as I stated in the other textbook, it's just a foundation. And I have added other things to my lesson plans for this textbook. This next book is Richmond Picture Dictionary. It's a dictionary in English and Spanish. And it is a lot of English Spanish translations in this book. So since we'll be learning Spanish this year, this is excellent. And the pictures are very, very pretty. Last but not least is My Fun with Learning. I'll probably be getting a lot of science curriculums to assist me with teaching science. I'm more of a mathematics person, but hey, My Fun with Learning the Earth and the Stars, Science and Discovery. It has stories in here that will be good. Like if we are talking about tornadoes or something like that, we can just read this to enrich ourselves. And then the last one is this, the HBJ Student Thesaurus. This is a kid thesaurus, as you see, has really cute pictures in here. So now we have two thesauruses, and you can't go wrong with that, because if one person is using it, then, you know, there won't be a fight. They can just go and pick up the other one. So those are the books that I got so far. This is just the first haul, so there will be additional hauls, as well as a homeschool room tour coming up. But I got all of these books from the thrift store, and I paid them literally $25 for these books. It would have been a little bit more, but at the thrift store that I went to, they said that kids get a book for free. So 3 of these books I did not pay for. My kids got for free. But the books only range from $1, like for the workbook, all the way up to, at the most, $5 for a textbook. And you cannot go wrong with that. So that's my first haul. Stay tuned.